Medicare increases for Guam could be on indefinite hold. Buenas, I'm Jeff Marchessault. This is Guam News Watch. The new national health reform law carries high hopes for the underinsured here on island, but tonight, access to more Medicaid and MIP for everyday folks is looking bleak. The promise of more Medicaid sounds like good news for Guam's government insured.
I think it's a good thing for myself and my family.
That would be good for the people.
But the truth is less promising. Guam's MIP funding is always limited, and for years the federal government has capped Medicaid. Right now, it's not enough to cover needs. Although Medicaid is set to double by next year and quadruple by 2019, federal funds must be matched locally before Washington will release them. For 8 years, Joe has been insured by MIP for epilepsy. He wants to qualify for Medicaid, but can't.
At least now we have people who are really coming out to help them, the ones who are struggling.
But before the federal government can help Joe, Washington has to figure out how to help Guam.
All questions that are being asked with regard to the Healthcare Reform Act is being sent to a central office and basically asking for Guam and perhaps with other places to be patient and that these responses are forthcoming.
Local patients aren't the only ones with high hopes for a boost from healthcare reform. Students are eyeing increased aid too. Here's David Macaluso.
The Healthcare and Education Affordability Reconciliation Law will increase the amount of money a student would get in Pell Grant awards. University of Guam Dean of Enrollment Management Student Services, Dr. Julia Joa, says
70% of their students take advantage of that, and that it pays for their tuition and fees and books. A certain part of the money comes from the tuition.
Students like Julian Sikisat says
it helps me, not to stress out financially. It makes me more focused on school.
Last year, UOG students received over $12 million in financial aid. This new law would increase that amount by an additional 2 to 3% based on the Consumer Price Index. Reporting for Guam News Watch, I'm David Macaluso.
Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz will be the keynote speaker at a University of Hawaii discussion series entitled The Build-Up, examining potential impacts on culture, environment, the economy, and the larger community. Cruz was invited by UH Law School students from Guam to speak before the student body, Hawaii-based attorneys, and Guam's community in an open discussion on the build-up.
What's happening with the legislature, the different things that we've been doing with yesterday with the Okinawa Prefecture, meeting with members from the Diet, and our meeting last week with Nancy Sutley and Senator Webb, and just kind of update them on everything that's been happening with the build-up.
This discussion will stream live online April 2nd from 8:45 to 9:55 a.m. Guam time at www.kahulia'o.com. A new group of business people are bringing a whole new definition of hip to the Guam Chamber of Commerce when we come back. Welcome back. They have a fresh new perspective and come from all industries. They're the Guam Young Professionals and are offering endless opportunities to enhance any young business career. Jennifer Robigo has more.
If you're under 40 and looking to get started in any type of business career, the Guam Young Professionals is for you.
What we're looking at is a true career path from the time that they're actually in high school, through guiding them through college and the University of Guam, GCC, and then guiding them through their first job, their first management position, getting them to that executive spot.
Chamber President David Letty says the activities at the GYP will be fun and less institutional than regular chamber events.
It gives them an identity within the chamber organization. But the activities and the events with the young professionals are driven by the young professionals.
Membership fees for the GYP go no higher than $60 a year. And the great thing about this membership, Letty explains, is that an exciting new mentorship program is in the works, which will connect regular chamber members with mentoring young professionals. Proud member Jessica Leon Guerrero recommends the GYP to any young person starting a career. She says education and perseverance are important.
I'm a single mom. I was a mother, when I was, still going to school. I didn't give up. I, completed my education. I got my bachelor's degree.
GYP's Vice Chair Robert Stone knows all too well the importance of having a mentor when starting out in any business career. He says that there are some things you just can't learn from a textbook.
It lends very well to the GYP concept, the engage, empower, and to help the younger people move into that into that next level.
Reporting for Guam News Watch, I'm Jennifer Robigo.
Hundreds of children gather for one of the island's largest Easter egg hunts of the season in Asset. This event was sponsored by Guam Parks and Recreation and McDonald's and open to kids 1 to 10. Over 7,000 plastic bags were hidden at Warren the Pacific National Park. The eggs were filled with coupons for McDonald's treats and other surprises. Activities included face painting, games, and a children's Easter basket contest. That's 5 minutes of local news and balanced views for tonight. Guam News Watch launches 30 minutes April 26th. Good night.